Hi, this is Stella. Welcome to my video. Today I'm going to show you how to make this album. Excuse me. The colours on this are not quite as vibrant as they are on the screen. They're more pastel, but it's still beautiful. Anywho, basically I'm going to show you how to make the base album. I don't have any more of these papers, so we're not going to go with the same thing. See if I can get you out of that glare. Okay. It is a 8.5 by 6 album. And this paper's called Provincial, I think. Just see if I can find No, I've thrown it away. I think it's called Provincial. Okay, and I've got a little tuck in there. You could put a photo in or just leave it as is. Put my own flowers there. Okay, opening up, we've got a little pocket there, and I've made just a little booklet for photographs. You could make many more photo mats to go in your album. You could add something here like a tuck spot in here, but I didn't do that. I just want to show you the basic album. I'll just see if I can get lighting. Whoa. Okay, plenty of room for photos. And here would be a nice one for a tuck spot for another photo, or a little pocket. But once you've done the basic, you can embellish to your heart's content by doing things like that. Okay, now the back is something different. Here we've got this box part is made from the box board. You can put photos in there, put them on picture mats and pop them in there, or just a place to hold your photos before you pop them in your album. And that's magnetized. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make the basic album, not with this paper. Let me show you what I've got. I'm going to work with this paper, Stitched with Love. Some beautiful papers there. Oops. Lovely embroidery hoops, buttons, florals. It's a nice linen weave. More floral, leafy. Love gingham, absolutely love gingham. And this one is lots of embroidery hoops. Some more gingham. These perfect for tuck spots or photo mats on their own. Pale pink polka dot. More leaves. A nice green linen. Some more flowers. Pink linen, and we're back to repeating. Okay, and I've also got the 6 by 6 inch pad, should I need it. I brought them both together. Okay, and this one we're going to be doing in black. This one, as you can see, was done in white. This one's going to be black. Put these aside. Okay, I'm using what's known in Australia as box board, and I get it from eBay from Plaza DJ. I get it in A4 size. So what you want for your back and your front are 6 inches by 8 1/4 inches. Now this box board is 1100 GSM, that's very, very sturdy, and it's about 1.8 millimeters thick. So very, very sturdy. And it just comes in this grey size for the most part. Okay, back and front, 6 inches across by 8 1/4 down. Then we've got our spine, which is 2 3/4 inches across by 8 1/4 down. Okay, I also use this construction tape. It's a general purpose cloth tape, very sticky, and I use this instead of just the cardstock. Let me show you what we're going to do. Firstly, we're going to take our spine and we're going to measure the halfway point. Let's see, it's 2 3/4, so we want one end. I'm not sure. My maths has gone out the window. 1 and 1, 2, 3/8, I think. Let me just double check that. And that should be 1 3/8. Well, the math wizard is on my side today. Okay. So mark the halfway point, which is 1 3/8. That is 8 1/4 long, so you want to cut your tape at, I made a mark here, 17 inches. Okay, so we'll cut this off at 17 inches. It's very, very sticky, so shush. So we want 17 inches. Oh shush, lots of messages coming in. Whoops. 17 inches. Let's carefully cut that. Oops. Out. Straight as possible. Okay, you can see how sticky it is. It just really is brilliant. Okay, we get our spine. Put the edge onto that line, and roughly the middle of the tape. Okay, then we take our, place this like that so you've got the spare tape on your left side, if you're right-handed that is. Now you want to go about 3/16 or an eighth of an inch probably. An eighth of an inch is pretty good away from here. Okay, that gives you plenty of wiggle there. There's nothing worse than your front and back covers being tight. Okay, and we're going to bring this over and bring this over. Let's just get our tool there. Flatten it all out and then press in that gully. You press it in, really press this piece down. Press that gully in. Turn it back again and press again. Now where you joined them is the inside. So I'm going to put inside there because that'll be hidden by some cardstock and the hinges. Okay, that's that side. Now we do another 17-inch piece for the other side. If your spine is bigger than the spine I've got, 2 3/4, you would have to do 3 strips of this. Because if you see here, we've got a 1/2 inch of the tape that goes onto this. That's perfectly safe, perfectly strong. If anything smaller than that, and it just wouldn't work. So if you had a bigger spine, you would put your tape here, down the middle there, and then on this one, down the middle there, and then you'd have to put a center one, because you'd have a gap there. Okay, that's probably made it as clear as mud. Okay, we're back to this, and let's go to the, make sure we've got the right side. This is the front. And just match it up. Get our back. And again, about 1/8 of an inch. Definitely no more. And make sure you're level at the bottom and the top. There we go. Beautiful. Bring it down. Bring that up. Make sure they're even. Beautiful. Make sure you've got no bubbles. Press that gully in. And here, press that gully in. Okay. Now that is strong, and obviously with this tape, you're not going to get any tearing or fraying of your cardstock. This is the way I prefer to do it, but if you prefer to use cardstock, then join two pieces together and glue this on, and then go from there. What we're doing now is just put here front, outside, and back, outside. Right. Now we're going to cover the front outside. So what we need for that is I should have told you before. This is what I'm using in black cardstock paper. It is 176 GSM, which I think is around 65 pounds maybe. Put a note on that somewhere. Yeah, 65 pounds. Okay, and this is 12 inches by 12 inches. So I've cut two pieces at 6 3/4 by 9 3/4. Okay, let's take the front cover and make sure this is the inside, so we want to be putting it on the outside. So what I like to do is, there's a 3/4 of an inch gap on each side, those three sides, but this side you're going to go within a 1/16 of your fold. You're going to go right up to and not go past the fold or the edge of the box board inside the tape. Okay, so that's that. So let's quickly turn it over. Make sure we've got the same size. It looks about it. I like to just go like that, just so that I know where I'm popping it. Okay, make sure the front is up, and we're going to put tape on the box board. And this side, don't forget, goes almost up to the edge of the box board. You can see it quite clearly. Around the outside first. I'm using 3/4 of an inch double-sided tape. It just makes it quicker. And also I'm using a mixture of 3/4 and a 1/2 inch. They're my favourites to work with. And then one down the middle. one either side of that middle one. Okay, give them all a good burnish. Keep my silver hair out of it. Before I go any further, I'm just going to give these a little score. Just need the sides scored. It just keeps me honest in my measuring, that's all. Okay. So once you see the scoring line down here, pop that and make sure you cover all the tape. And that's about right. Okay. Now don't be awkward, come on. Ouch. I also like to just pop a little bit of glue in the spaces between the tape, just a security measure. Make sure everything is stuck down. And then burnish that really well. Okay, we're going to cut the corner here, but we're going to leave an 1/8 of an inch at the tip of the corner so that we can turn over our cardstock. There we go. Okay. I'm going to use the 3/4 tape, and I just take it as far as that corner there. Nice burnish. Okay, let's take off the larger side, front. We're going to put some glue in that corner and take it up to that one. We'll be quick with this. Press it over. Burnish, and then tuck in that piece. And on this side, tuck that in. bit more glue on that one. There we go. Look how beautiful the edges are. Just a bit of glue. Okay, now I'm going to do the back in the same manner. And I'll show you what I've done when I'm finished. Okay, I've done them both. Now we're going to do our spine. So what we're going to do with the spine is just cover it with tape right to the edge. Please, thank you, thank you. Just snip off any overhangs. Oops, bit there that I missed. Let's take all of the tape off. We've got a bit of summer weather today. The last couple of days we've had in the 30s. Oh, I think today's only 27, but still. Summer weather. It feels like we've had 9 months of winter. It hasn't been pleasant. But mind you, neither is this hot weather. We're never happy, are we? Okay, I'm just going to put just a smidge over that. Now, oops, make sure that is dust free. And you should have about 3/4 of an inch either end. Paste it as centered as you can get it. And I'm pretty happy with that centering. Bring it over and pull that down. Bring that bit up. They're slightly different sizes, but that's okay. Now you will notice, you might, well, it stands out like anything to me. I scraped a bit of that off. Bit of the tape off accidentally. But if you do anything like that, don't worry about it, because that is all going to be covered. So that's a mistake I can live with for the moment. Okay, so we've got our front cover, back cover and spine. That's our base. Now we're going to work on our hinge. Actually, I'm not sure if this is the size I want for my hinge. Yep. So for the hinge, we've got 9.5 by 7.5. Okay. Okay, now I'll show you what we're going to do next. Put it on your scoring pad. Our first one is scoring at 1 inch. I like to do it both ends, both sides. It just helps with the paper. Okay, now this piece will go flush with that gully there. So that will go in there. Okay, now we want a 1/4 inch from there. So that'd be 1 1/4. Okay, I'll do all this side first and then we'll go on. Okay, from that 1/4 we want to do 1/2 inch from that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go 3/8 of an inch. That's 1, 2, 3. 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 3. 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 3. 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another 3/8. 1, 2, 3. Another 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm not sure, I can't remember where my last score should be. Whoops. But that's okay, we'll find out. Just go back over these, just lightly. In fact, they're all pretty lightly done. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/8. I need to get myself a larger scoring board. Over the years I've been upgrading different equipment, so it's about time I got one of them. Okay. Our first 1/4 inch, take the first hinge, we've got our 1/4 inch there, you can see that. Now go to our 1/2 inch, and in the middle of those 1/2 inches, now you've got a 3/4 inch, just pop that over there. Now grab the next centre of the 1/2 inch. So you've got a mountain of 1/2 inch and a valley of 3/8. So we'll take that 3/8 and just fold it over. Grab that mountain of 1/2 inches. Fold that 3/8 over. Create that mountain with a 1/2 inch. Fold that 3/8 over. We should have 5. That's that mountain. Okay, there's something I want to do first. I don't know how many of these I've got. 1, 2, oh, not too many. 3, 4, 5. Nothing else in there. Oh look, I've got heaps of them, I just don't know where they are. Okay, we're just going to make sure that our measurements match, that's all. Now bearing in mind that first score after the inch goes in that gully, all these will be just flatten them. We've got another one there. Oh, I'm probably better off without these. Okay, right. We'll just go that way. Right there. So it looks like this is where this score is going. Okay, let's go to the other side of this and let's get some tape happening. I'm going to use the 1/2 inch tape. Put it on the first side of the mountain. So after your first 1/4 inch, I'll do them one at a time so you can see what I'm up to. So then we fold that over to the other 1/2 inch. Okay, so you've got that mountain there. You've got your 1/4 inch. Now you've got your 3/4 inch valley, and then the 1/2 inch mountain. So put this on the 1/2 inch. Got a little bit of overhang there, so I'm just going to bring that in. Fold that over to the other 1/2 inch. Okay, we've got that valley there. Now we've got 1/2 inch. So if if you can see that scribble, 1/2 inch. Then we've got a valley, and then we've got a 1/2 inch, a valley, and a 1/2 inch. Oops, it's a bit loose there. Fold that over. And do make sure you're as straight as you possibly can go. Because a crooked hinge will mean a crooked page. All look really straight to me. I'm happy about that. So now let's cover it completely. I'm going to put this over that fold, and I'll put a different size tape on the other side. I'll fill in any blanks with glue. Got a bit of a blank there. Okay, burnish this really, really well. Okay. So this is where it's going. That is our... We've got them pretty much straight, I believe. And everything matches. So we're just trimming off some bits here that could get in the way. just refolding those folds there. Okay, I'm going to start with taking off, not taking all of it at one time, I'm taking off this piece on this side of it. Take off that one and this one. Popping a bit of glue in that bit I missed. Okay. Now to put this together, be mindful where your first fold is, your first gully, and your first gully on here. Put that fold over it, and you've got to be 1/4 inch up from the bottom and down from the top. So you've got 1/4 inch here and here. Just press it down. And before we go any further, we will just make sure it is straight across the bottom. Now this gully is slightly off at the bottom. I don't know what happened there. It's slightly off, but it's not a big deal. You silly woman, you forgot that one. Just gently, gently, gently. You don't need to put it flat over there, just gently. That's back, that's front. Good. Now we're going to put front and back, because sometimes you can get twisted around. Done it before and my thing was upside down. Okay, I've got 5 pages there. Right, what we can do now is cover these two. Got some scraps here, let's just see if they're going to fit. Oh, brilliant. So to save on bulk, and bearing in mind that we are going to be covering this, we're going to meet it up against the hinge edge there. I'll cut that on that line, and then we'll come back. Hang on. So measure between there and there. So cut it there. That in my stockpile. You never know when you might need those little extras. Even that one. So it is really best to do your own measuring rather than me tell you. Whoa. Okay, that is straight. Look what's happening here. Now you don't have to put your cover cardstock on here because you are going to put decorative paper on, but I just like to add that extra. Oh, come on, be nice. You don't want me to use this, do you? Okay, we'll use tape then. We'll take a border around it and then just put two in the middle, I think. Put one of these or two of the 1/2 inch. I'll go the 1/2 inch one. Put two. Okay. Good old burnish. Really burnish well so that your tape will stick down and it won't come up at all. Oh, it's hot in this room. Okay, you ready yet? No, you're not. Can be finicky. This bottle is so old, I just keep refilling. And I think I need a new bottle. Okay, now this one is just a smidgen off at the side there. Oops. But I'm not worried about that because, like I said, I am going to put decorative paper on top. It's just like a very thin smidge there, but that's okay. And that's because that one was a bit smaller. Okay, let's do the same here. Measure as we go. So I'll cut that off on that line. And let's see, cut that off on that one. Where are you? This is my new cutter. I just got it yesterday. Still got to reserve judgment on it. Okay, let's see how we go. Meeting, and we're still a little bit off there. Wow. And a little bit too much there. So I'm just going to take a hair off this side. Just a little absolute hair of it. Hair of the dog. There we go. I'm okay with that. So I don't want to waste cardstock, that's the thing. If I had heaps and heaps, I would have cut another one. But there's no point, since it's all going to be covered. Be economical if you can. Okay. Match it up at the bottom, match it up at the top. If it offends the eye, just get a marker pen and go in there with it. But it's no big deal because, as I said, it's going to be covered with pretty paper. Here we go. Let's get our pencil and we'll mark front and back. So the first thing we're going to do on the next video is we're going to choose what papers we're going to have for front and back. So I think they should be, in my opinion, I would like them to be the same. So then, next video we are going to do this piece first. We're going to make that box. Okay. And then we'll do our pages. And that's just beautiful. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for being with me. And I'll see you in part 2. Thanks very much. Bye. Oh, please subscribe and make a comment. I love to read your comments. Thank you.